Love it. Bruce, Shutan, then we are going to Carl and then Shannon.
Carol, thank you so much. Really have enjoyed all of your insight. I'm curious as to how you would assess the biggest leadership challenge of the century, which was how leaders responded to the pandemic. When we were in lockdown a little over 3 years ago, and we still see the push-pull between those like Elon Musk who want to go back to 9 to 5, and a lot of other people in the workforce, especially younger people who want to work remotely, want to be digital nomads, or have hybrid options. And obviously this complicates leadership. So I'm wondering kind of where we go from here.
Yeah, I see. Just a trite question. I do think that it's individual, company by company, person by person. But I think when we talk about needing flexibility, you've never needed it like now. And what kind of leadership is required of you, I think, shifts a lot, because I supervise like a whole bunch of leadership coaches. And when the pandemic first hit, they all were going like, Carol, my leaders are regressing. I go like, what do you mean? Well, they're just all being directive and this and that. I'm like, well, why are you calling that regressive? That could be what's needed now. I don't know how many of you know the work of Knevin, but it's like different kinds of situations. Chaos really creates for need for more directive leadership. But then once you just get to complex and not quite so chaotic, then you should shift to a different kind of leadership, depending on what you need. And I think the hybrid thing is really hard. I'm working with a couple of places that have just said, get back to work or get out. And I have a hard time with that, but that was their read of what their company needed. And when I'm at their places, everyone does look pretty happy. I think that the future, you just can't put it back in the box. I think that we've got more complicated layers of cultures, layers of, what people want by age, by personality, and, sort of like just wake up and smell coffee, that's it. But then there's also a lot of digital skills that are needed. Like there's the new skills that you need to lead online, where you have to be much more aware, say, of your voice tone. You've got to be much more aware of your messaging. One of the big problems in all leadership is that the signal you send may not be the signal that's heard. And I think then when you're talking about Zoom, email, etc., that just gets tougher. So again, you guys are asking good questions, because my fundamental answer is I don't know. And I think we don't know. And supporting our leaders that it's okay that they don't know.